fixture, but they need to avert this danger. Free kick to Nasarawa State University. They need to find that inspiration that will propel them to getting the equalizer. And so far, so good. The NUGA Games has lived up to all of the hypes, apart from football that has dominated your screen for the past couple of days. There is also a whole lot going outside of the pitch. Basketball is on display, there is swimming, there is handball, there is hockey. In fact, we have 17 sports for this year's NUGA Games. University of Ilorin now. Goal kick to Nasarawa State University. Few minutes before the end of the first 45 minutes. Next to come, University of Lagos, the host, against Obafemi Awolowo University, the second semi-final of this game. And Abayomi, you can see that I mean, University of Ilorin are quite they are quite dominant in terms of holding on to possession, and they've not been threatened so far. And I'm sure the coaching crew of the Nasarawa State University will be taking a look at their display in these first 45 minutes, and I have a feeling that they can do better.
I think it has to do with the confidence of the team. The fourth official has just signaled 1 extra minute to be added in the first half. As I was saying, it has been about the confidence of the UNILORIN team. They've exerted their dominance early on in the game. They've been very confident on the play. When they get the ball, they are confident. They are confident in stringing passes. That man, jersey number 9, has taken total control of that midfield, and it has given the NSUK the very hard work of getting the ball off him, of getting him to stop displaying his biggest of his abilities. It's been very fantastic watching this UNILORIN team, and the Tracy team, I must commend. It would only be unfair. It would only be unfair in the first half if they had not gotten a goal, because they've asked all the questions, they've created all the chances in this game, and the lead they deserve.
Clearly the better side of this half. Got a narrow win against University of Calabar to get to the last 4. And if it ends this way, they would obviously have a slot in the final on Saturday. And that's it, the first 5 minutes of this encounter. University of Ilorin lead by goal to 0. A fantastic volley scored in the 35th minute. And we would wait and see what the second 45 minutes would give us.
I'm gonna raise up the bar. Oh mama, yeah, we are the champions, we are the. We gotta wake us. I'm gonna raise up the bar. Oh mama, yeah, we are the champions, we are the.
popping? Welcome back. This is still G Sport on Unilag TV, and now it is time for Shot O'Clock. Let the games begin, and I feel like I should go first because I'm the host. So yeah,
go first. Sorry, what? Proud much?
Yes, me.
Proud much?
Dance. Wizzy boy, make me dance. Daddy, oh, make me dance. Hey. I'm ready. Oh yeah, now.
Royalty. Isn't this perfect? Okay, the one in my head is I will never be royals, royals.
Yeah. Drink. Drink up. Drink.
Take a shot.
Spice is okay. Abi?
At the Rainbow, and definitely UNILORIN have got the ascendancy, as we speak. They lead their opponent by a goal to not talk about the boys from NSUK. It's been a very, very interesting encounter, and they dominated and created all the chances, and by that, they've converted the only chance of the game. Now, the boys from NSUK have got a whole lot of job to do in their hands to come back stronger in the second half of this exciting encounter. It was a good goal, well built, well orchestrated, midway through the first half, and one fantastic bicycle kick, purely executed like Mark Bombastin back in the days, and that gave them the ultimate lead. Of all the teams left in this competition, UNILORIN is one of those that has been touted to be the favorite because of the style of play and dominance, as well as how effective they are going all the way forward. If you look very well, you'll have seen one of those guys, in the middle of the park, orchestrated and dominating play. And the NSUK boys have struggled all the way from first half to the second half. And their coach must be asking so many questions and also doing a lot of tactical changes and awareness for the boys to come back stronger if they hope to play in the final tomorrow. And next up, after the full time, is Unilag, University of Lagos. The boys from the Marines will be scoring up against Obafemi Awolowo University. That is more like a derby. That is more like a rivalry. You mentioned 2 or 3 schools that are the biggest here in Nigeria. Then definitely those 2 schools comes to mind. Although University of Lagos are way clear above others, that is a statement of fact. We are still broadcasting live on all our platforms on YouTube, where you guys can catch up with us from anywhere you are in Nigeria. Are you in Sokoto? Are you in Kano? Are you in Akwa Ibom? Are you in Calabar? You can always catch all of the exciting action. And also here in the West, we'll be getting so many reactions all across the globe telling us we are doing a fantastic job. There's still lots of actions for you guys if you want to just be part of the fun. We'll go for a quick break right about now, and when we come back, I'll bring in Ayobami back to the set as we break down what transpired in the first half.
We gotta wake it. I'm gonna raise up the bar. Oh mama, yeah, yeah. We are the champions. We are the. We gotta wake it. I'm gonna raise up the bar. Oh mama, yeah, yeah. We are the champions. We are the. We gotta wake it. I'm gonna raise up the bar. Oh mama, yeah, yeah. We are the champions. We are the.
Catch the NUGA 2022 games live on YouTube at Unilag on TV.
We are the champions. We are the.
And we are back, and definitely Bayomi is back with me in the studio. Let's talk about what transpired in the first half. You were very close to the pitch side, talking about the game. I was watching live from the monitor here. And so far, it's been all about UNILORIN. You know, their movements off the ball and their tactical awareness of the football field is something that, you know, I have been very, very impressed with. If the game continues this way, that means those boys on the way to the finals.
To be honest, if you had not been following the game from the beginning, you probably think this is some sort of group stage game, because UNILORIN exerted their dominance early on in the game. It's like it's been a one-sided affair, if I would call it that. UNILORIN have dominated from defense to offense. Even after the fantastic volley came in, which gave them early on in the game, they did not rest on their hours. They've asked the questions. They've stretched the goalkeeper of National State University beyond his limits, and he's had about 3 fantastic saves even after the goal. The only person I must commend that has shown any flashes of brilliance for National State University has been their captain.
Yep.
He has a very fantastic left foot. He commands the midfield, but the powerhouse of UNILORIN in the midfield is not giving him so much room to exert his creativity and craftiness that we have seen all through this competition, from the group stage games, the quarter-final games. It was fantastic, but UNILORIN has proven to be giants over NSUK in the first half. But also knowing that we've seen games in this tournament where certain teams played very well in the first half, dominated in the first half. I mean, the game against Obafemi Awolowo University and University of Ibadan is a testament, because Obafemi Awolowo University dominated the game all through the first half but could not get the goal. And UI came in the second half, revamped, and they won that game in the 92nd minute of the encounter. We could see something similar here today. National State University, I'm sure the coach would make some changes coming into the second half, would have spoken to his boys. You can also put away the position of fatigue, because these players have been playing for the past 4 days non-stop. Yeah. Definitely fatigue will come into it. And we know the Nasarawa boys, the boys from the north, they are used to playing under the sun, and this is a different atmosphere for them. It needs some getting used to, and stretching them for the past 4 days has not been easy. But that is not an excuse for the lackadaisical attitude they displayed on the field in the first half.
Well, that's why we have half time for them to correct all of their mistakes. Now let's go to what the coach will be telling his boys. They still have 45 minutes, you know, to salvage the situation. It is just a goal down, not 4 goals to nothing. So they have all to do in their hands if they can only do it right. Like you said, they have been lethargic. They have been very not interested in this match. What do they have to do right for them to get back into this game quickly?
What the coach of Nassau United has to do, Nasarawa University has to do right in getting back into this game now, is make certain changes. Is tell the boys for the next 10-15 minutes, conserve the energy. After the 15 minutes mark, you have to go all out. You have nothing else to lose. It is either you get a draw at first penalty or you go home.
All right, right about now, we'll go straight back to action, because the second half has just started. I don't want you guys to miss any action or whatsoever. So we'll go straight back to the second half, back after some time.
Second 45 minutes has started, and University of Ilorin still lead by a goal to 0. Ilorin now are playing from right to left, while Nasarawa State University are playing from left to right. University of Ilorin in their own half sends a long one into the area of Nasarawa State University, but the goalkeeper has no problem catching that, takes the goal kick. The captain of Nasarawa team finds his man down the flank, beats his man easily. Opportunity for Nasarawa State University to get that equalizer. But the dangers have been averted. Ilorin attacks. Free kick. Given. .48 minutes gone. Unilorin lead by a goal to 0. The first semi-final of the 26th edition of the NUGA Games. Nasarawa now. Tango there, and that wouldn't go without the notice of the referee, who awards a free kick to University of Ilorin in their half, taking Nasarawa back in possession of the ball, trying to find their way out of their own area. The goalkeeper sent a long one. Led. Referee calls for an offside. Nasarawa now. The man in jersey number 13 brought down. Free kick to them. About me, Nasarawa State University have started this second half on the very best of notes. I'm wondering what their referee must have told them at halftime.
In all honesty, Nasarawa State University did not play like this in some sort of semi-finals for them. They were playing in the first half like they were in some form of friendly game, and they do not have time on their sides. 5 minutes to go on in the second half. It is now or never for them. They need to get an equalizer if they are really interested in playing in the finals. And now they have a free kick on the right-hand side, very close to the box setting. This could be a great chance for them to come back to the game. Now we are seeing flashes of what we saw earlier in the tournament. It delivers a long one into the box setting. The referee calls for a goal kick. I would think the keeper parries that. That was a well-taken free kick by the Nasarawa United player in jersey number 13. very close, gave UNILORIN a scare there. Now we can see UNILORIN, Nasarawa steady coming back into the game. Once Nasarawa University comes back into the game, they will be able to show the brilliance with which they've shown all through the tournament, and you can see they are about to make certain changes. Like I said earlier, for them to come back into this game, they need to make some changes in the second half early on to have any chance of qualifying to the finals of this tournament.
Danger for Nassau State University. And jersey number 2 is on for his man in jersey number 14. They had an opportunity to get an equalizer via that well-taken free kick. Nassau now. They have with this big opportunity for Nassau State University. What a time challenge by the captain of the UNILORIN side. Again, Nassau started the second 45 minutes smoking. Earlier got a fantastic free kick that left the UNILORIN goalkeeper for the dead, and now, if not for the timed tackle by the UNILORIN defender, that would have been the equalizing goal for the Northern boys. Free kick for University of Ilorin now. They needed to find an answer to all that Nassau State are pulling now. Ilorin. Nassau again gets to the plan, just number 2 just coming for them. Cleared. Danger still within touch. The goalkeeper rushes out to get to the end of that, and it's a goal kick to University of Ilorin. Ilorin trying to penetrate down the flank. Ilorin now, playing jersey number 7, beats his man, does well enough to get himself back. Free kick given to Nassau State, quickly taking the captain. .54 minutes gone. If you just join us, University of Ilorin lead by a goal to 0 against Nassau State University. Goal scored in the first half. And since the restart of the game for this half, we must say that the Northern boys have been on top of the game. Quite different from the side I saw in the first half. It's very important for Ilorin to kill off this game with the second goal. And Abayomi, Ilorin surely can't afford allow these Northern boys get the equalizer, because you have the feeling that Ilorin, though they are currently behind, are not going to go out without a fight.
Definitely the Northern boys are behind in this one, And if they continue to ask all the questions in this half, they surely will get the goal. Unilorin has rather been lackadaisical in the second half. They've allowed the Nasarawa University students to ask all of the questions in this game, and there's no much they can do as regards wasting time. It's only 10 minutes that has been played in this half. We have 35 minutes left to be played here. And Nasarawa University Northern Boys are currently dominating. They have nothing else to lose. They have to go all out now. It's either they equalize now and at least force a penalty shootout or even go for the kill, but they need to get that equalizer as soon as possible, and they've not got the answers to the questions they've been asking. But surely, if they continue like this with the threats, they are bound to get a goal in this half.
Surely they must get that equalizer. The longer this game go, and without an equalizer for them, that could be frustrating. Nasarawa State, their striker finds his man, who walks his way back to the middle of the pitch. The referee calls for a free kick for Nasarawa State, quickly taking, pull back, free kick again for Nasarawa State. Yellow card brandished on the UNILORIN player for an infringement. Free kick to be taken by Nasarawa player in jersey number 2. Will he go long? Definitely. Opportunity for Nasarawa State again! And that is it! That is it! The equalizer! Has burst to life. 58 minutes gone. UNILORIN 1, Nasarawa State University 1. About
Olani, that was a beautiful goal gotten from the set piece. It was far off, but he went for the aim. He took a long one. The keeper punches the first, but unfortunately could not keep the rebound away from the goalpost. And now we're about to witness the very best of football. It's both team now 1-1, and now both team are going for the kill. It now lies who gets the kill first, who gets the winning goal, or perhaps we may just witness the first penalty shootout of the knockout stage games today. UNILORIN are back in box 18. They attempt to get a goal. He saves him. A fantastic save. The linesman calls for an offside. That was a good recovery. That was brilliant reflex from the keeper. Like I said, we're about to witness the very best of football from the two sides. We watched both sides play from the group stages to the quarterfinals, and we know what we saw from Nasarawa State University in the first half was too short of the performance they provided in this tournament. They are back to life now. They are showing us what they're capable of, and now with the goal scored, it's 1-1. Both teams are now going for the kill, and UNILORIN would have no choice but to wake up to the occasion in the remaining minutes of this game.
All right, we said it that the Nasarawa boys have started life in this half, the better of the sides, and they've been duly rewarded with that fantastic equalizer. UNILORIN could have gone ahead earlier on, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. 1-1 after 59 minutes, make it 60 minutes. Free kick against UNILORIN. Not the very best of a free kick taken by the Nasarawa State University player there. Game evenly balanced at this point. Nasarawa again. If it ends this way, we will be seeing the first penalty shootout of this competition. And you know what they say about the lottery. It's a game of the gamble. And UNILORIN again. UNILORIN now, playing jersey number 10. The referee calls for free kick against Nasarawa State University. 61 minutes gone, 1-0. Free kick taken into the area of Nasarawa State. Down the area of the Nasarawa team. But the pull-out was weaker for UNILORIN there. You can see the fans sinking in all of the movements. Nasarawa State, a long one into the box. Wouldn't trouble the goalkeeper. Opportunity for UNILORIN to launch an attack. Defense set on to attack there for Nasarawa State. Free kick given. The referee telling the captain of the Nasarawa State that that is his last warning. Two men standing on the ball. But the UNILORIN player in jersey number 15 will take this. Sends in a long one. Opportunity for UNILORIN. But the header was weak. UNILORIN again. UNILORIN again! What a goal! What a goal! University of UNILORIN back in front. If you thought that the first goal was good, then definitely this second was better. 64 minutes gone. University of UNILORIN 2. Nasarawa State University 1.
That was a beautiful goal from the man in jersey number 18 who came into the game just the second half, on the start of the second half. And that came back-to-back chances for him. He got the header just a few seconds before the ball came back to him. And he corrected his mistake with the header with a long shot with his right to the far left-hand corner of the post. And now Nasarawa State University have now found themselves behind again, and now they have 26 minutes on the clock to get themselves an equalizer in this game. I'm sure lots of the fans want to see a penalty shootout. We're yet to see any single penalty shootout in the course of this knockout. The fans really want to see a penalty shootout. Will Nasarawa State University be able to get an equalizer and give the chance to long-awaited penalty shootout in this tournament? Only time will tell. Another free kick to UNILORIN, and the foul was committed by the team captain of Nasarawa State University, and it's clearly been warned by the center referee to avoid any yellow card. He needs to keep his head in the game because his team needs him.
And the fans are chanting their team. The lead now. Can they get the third? Ilorin. Free corner kick to this man who have gone ahead twice in this game. Found themselves backpacked early in this second half. But now they have their noses in front. Corner kick, 66 minutes. Corner kick taking, University of Ilorin again. Free kick has been given. This definitely is the game was signed onto. 3 goals scored, 3 brilliant goals scored. And you have a feeling that there might be more in the tank. Throwing to University of Ilorin. Sent in a long one. A push. Free kick to Nasarawa State University. Nasarawa State now. Ball played out of touch, throwing it to Nasarawa State. In the half of UNILORIN. Down the flank. The UNILORIN player recovers fast to clear the ball out of touch, and he's throwing again to University of Ilorin. Throwing to Nasarawa State University. On the half of University of Ilorin. It will go long. Throwing taking. Danger not averted. Referee says there is an infringement and he has awarded free kick to the Northern Boys. They need to get that equalizer. Free kick to be taken by the man that created the equalizer earlier on. A little bit of pulling and shoving in the box of University of Ilorin. Free kick taken now. Ilorin clears the line. Can they turn the defense to attack? Seventy minutes gone. Nasarawa State University 1, Ilorin 2. 20 minutes, less than 20 minutes for the National boys set to get the equalizer. And less than 20 minutes for University of Ilorin to wrap up this game and book a spot in the final this Saturday. Ilorin again. Down the flank. Looking for the third goal. Ball out of touch and he's throwing to University of Ilorin. Nasara again. And Abayomi, I mean, you have a feeling that that goal that University of Ilorin got must have killed the momentum of the National State team. Started the second half really pretty well, got an equalizer, but the second for Ilorin was obviously a blow below the belt for them.
Definitely, football is a game of moments. If you have your moments, you have to take the kill. And Nasarawa State University got their moment. They found the equalizer. And on the end of the back-to-back chances created by NULORIN, they were able to get another lead, another goal which gave them the lead. And it's 2-1. And now Nasarawa State University have a free kick very similar to where they had the first one, where the goal came in from. And could the second goal, could their equalizer also come from this same free kick in similar position? I must also say the size of the NULORIN team has helped them thus far. They've won virtually all area balls. And now he walks to the free kick. He takes another one. Almost close, but that was off target. Like I was saying, the size of the NULORIN team actually worked for them. They've won virtually all area balls in this encounter. They're very physical, and as you can see, the Nasarawa University boys are currently tiring out. It's 17 minutes left on the shot clock. Could we get an equalizer here? Like I said, the fans really want to see a penalty shootout in this encounter. And with 17 minutes left, Nasarawa State University could just bring the surprise.
Not really sure whether the University of Ilorin fans wanted to see a penalty shootout. Their team is leading, and all they will be hoping is that it stays like this. And of course, that's would ensure they are in the final. Throwing to Nasarawa University, throwing taking. They have some 17 minutes to get that equalizer. Finds his man. Goes set to the center of the pitch. Ball out of touch. He's throwing to Nasarawa State University. Throwing taking. UNILORIN clears the line. Danger still within touch. UNILORIN not taking any prisoner at this point. The goalkeeper almost committing an hour there. Nasara now, a long one into the area of UNILORIN. The defender clears his line. Ilorin now couldn't get that final pass to his striker. Free kick to Nasarawa State University. 75 minutes gone. UNILORIN lead by 2-1. Remember that immediately after this game, we have the second semi-final between the host University of Lagos and OAU, Obafemi Awolowo University, who defeated Kogi State University yesterday by 4-1. And Unilag, you all know, got the better of University of Ibadan by 1-0. Nasara now, ball. Now a ding-dong affair. A wayward ball into the area of UNILORIN. The goalkeeper finds its way. Tries to while away the time. He's not in a hurry to take the goal kick, finally taken. Ilorin now. Can they get a thought? The defender clears. The defender on his man. Ilorin mesmerizing. Oh my God! Miscommunication there between the National State University goalkeeper and his defender. That was presented on a platter to University of Ilorin striker there, but he couldn't convert. And that will have been the third and probably the nail on the coffin for National State University. But they still have some lifeline in this game. Throwing. The captain of National State University. Ilorin now. In the area of National State University. Back with the possession. The goalkeeper sends in a long one. Ilorin now! Would that be an offside? Obviously, yes. Obviously, yes. National State desperately searching for that equalizer. They need to do that. They have some 12 minutes to get that equalizer. And Abarami, you can see the intensity that these Northern boys have applied to this game. They needed to get the equalizer and probably, force this fixture into penalty shootout.
Like we stated earlier, it's a Northern affair here in the first semi-final, while it's a Southern affair in the second semi-final that will be taking place right after now between University of Lagos and Obafemi Awolowo University. Currently, the Nasarawa State University boys are behind 1-2 to UNILORIN, and now there's going to be a substitution. The man in jersey number 9 for Nasarawa State University will be coming off for jersey number 18. If you see in the last 10 minutes, the Nasarawa boys have tried to play kick and follow. They've tried to send all the balls in the air into the box 18 of the UNILORIN boys. But unfortunately for them, UNILORIN has got size. They have size, their players are big, and they are dealing perfectly well with the area balls being sent in. So Nasarawa State, in the last 10 minutes of this encounter, need to put the ball on the floor and get a creative end. They have the best creativity in their captain, jersey number 10, and their right winger, jersey number 13. They need to make use of these guys if indeed they want to get a goal to force the penalty shootout.
We've seen the third change for the Nasarawa boys. Ilorin yet to make any substitution. A player is down for University of Ilorin. The player in jersey number 18 is down. He will need the attention of the medics. Free kick to be taken while the medics attended to the injured UNILORIN player. Free kick taken. 81 minutes gone. UNILORIN lead by 2-1 if you just joined us. In the area of University of Ilorin, the captain clears the ball out, sends it as long as far as possible, throwing to Nasarawa State, goes back to their goalkeeper. They are still in possession. Nasarawa State, free kick. Free kick now to University of Ilorin. 7-8 minutes, or make it 7 minutes before the end of the regulation time. It's been an interesting affair here at the main bowl of the University of Lagos Sports Complex. The goalkeeper rushes out. Passes set to his man. Nasarawa State now, the captain. The captain again. Nasarawa wiggling their way out. Opportunity for them. Opportunity for Nasarawa State. Resolute. The defense of Ilorin now. They have a chance to launch a counter-attack down the flank for them. Ilorin. Free kick given. Quickly taking. The Northern boys. Sends a long one, finds his captain down the flank. Oh! That was a great attempt. A great attempt that could have led to the equalizer, but unfortunately, the Nasarawa State player sends his header over the bar. Ilorin now tries to pull a piece of skill there. Nasarawa State. 5 minutes before the end of this entertaining game. Still some time for Nasarawa State to get that equalizer. Ilorin. The player looks around, couldn't get to his man, and decided to play the ball to no one in particular. And UNILORIN, we have to defend this attack. Nasarawa State, the referee plays play on no ball. Nasarawa now. Nasarawa again. The captain of Ilorin taking no prisoner. Clears his line brilliantly and is throwing it to Nasarawa State to be taken, quickly taken. The captain. Opportunity to launch a counter attack for Ilorin. Ilorin still going. Ilorin still going. But he wouldn't beat his man. Defense sets on to attacker for Nasarawa now. Nasarawa now. The player in jersey number 13. A player is now for University of Ilorin, and he's been helped by the referee. He's back on his feet. It's been an intense atmosphere here. Players restarted. The goalkeeper will go as far as possible to send this one into the area of Ilorin. But again, Nasarawa back in possession. Into the area of University of Ilorin. And Abayomi must commend how resolute the Ilorin defense has been since they went ahead. Everything that has been thrown at them has been dealt with brilliantly.
Yes, another chance for Nasarawa State University to find an equalizer. And that's a wasted ball by the man jersey number 13. It's UNILORIN 2, Nasarawa State University 1. Like you said, the defense, since they got that winning goal, I must say, have been very resolute. They'll be very compact in their defending. They'll be defending as a team. And they can also look see clearly. The goalkeeper of Nasarawa State University has joined the attack. I mean, he has been out of the box 18 for the past 10 minutes. It shows that they'll be playing the ball in the half of the UNILORIN boys, and they've defended really well throughout the course of the space the goal was gotten.
So minutes have been added by the referee. So they have less than 2 minutes to get the equalizer. University of Ilorin! A proper belter, but the ball wouldn't go in. We've seen 1 minute of the additional time played. National State University, probably their last time saloon, to get the equalizer. The referee says that was a weak challenge. No free kick given. Into the last few seconds of this game. And the UNILORIN fans are standing by to celebrate their team qualification to the final. But National United States have an opportunity to get the equalizer.
And referee says play, and UNILORIN now has the ball. And that's it. We've come to the end of this beautiful encounter between Nasarawa State University and UNILORIN. And it's UNILORIN that will be making its way to the final of the 26th edition of the Nigerian University Games Association, Unilag 2022. Yeah, at University of Lagos Sports Complex. And now by now I'll be waiting for the commentary and analysis of the game as Farouk Adetola stands by in the studio to give us the analysis of this game just before University of Lagos will be battling it out against Obafemi Awolowo University in the second semi-final match. Thank you.
I'm gonna raise up the bar. Oh mama, yeah, yeah. We are the champions. We are the. We got them records. I'm gonna raise up the bar. Oh mama, yeah, yeah. We are the champions. We are.
Action. Step into the moment. Brace yourself. Gear up. Anticipate all expectations and boom! NUGA Games. Fitness. The dribbles. Dazzling skills. Dunks. On your marks. Get set. 26th edition of NUGA Games is here.
are done with the first semi-final of this game, and definitely UNILORIN are through to the final of these accounts. I'm talking about the first semi-final of the NUGA Games football event, and now they will go rest and wait for the other semi-final between University of Lagos and Obafemi Awolowo University. NSUK are out. They will have a date with third place match. But now let's go back to this match that just concluded some few minutes ago. It was UNILORIN 2, NSUK 1. By that, they are through to the final. They were pegged back early on in the second half, but they ascertained themselves back into the game, and then they controlled it, they scored the winner, and maintained. They had a good game management.
Oh, very true. I totally agree with you as well. From what we've seen from University of Ilorin, what they've shown is class. We've mentioned how resilient they are. Yeah. And that's what they did from the start of the game. It was a super goal. Very good goal, well taken. Tactically and technically, it shows that the manager understood the strength of his side and took advantage of it. Now, somewhere along the line, they sort of lost concentration in the second 45 minutes. Period of the 60th to 70th minutes. But they had to correct that impression by getting a second goal as well. So despite Nasarawa State University getting one back, they had to put themselves ahead. And then they managed the game until the end. Created opportunities, but held on and kept their opponents at bay to ensure they qualify for the final. And I think that's a big achievement for them, because now they know that whatever happens, it's a final where they have got their destiny in their hands. Yeah. I think it's a good game. Well, congratulations once again to UNILORIN for doing the needful by getting to the final of this year's NUGA football event. Well, the second goal was very, very spectacular. I saw the goal, a very good right foot drive from the edge of the box, and I beat the goalkeeper. I could not do anything about that. Now, we are done with that. We are getting ready for the bigger picture, talking about University of Lagos against Obafemi Awolowo University. When talking about Pioneer University in Nigeria, two of the names comes to mind. The first edition of NUGA Games in 1966, both teams were there alongside University UI, I think another one from Zaria, not forgetting, ABU, and another school from the east. I can't just recall right about now. And they have shown that their experience is very, very key. Of all those 4 were in the quarterfinal. Now we have 2 in the semi-final. But both of them cannot get to the final. Just one will make it to the final. OAU were impressive in the semi-final. Quarterfinal, they destroyed the opponent by 4-1. Talking about Kogi State University. Now they have a date with the hosts, and the hosts have been relying so much on the activities of their followers and their supporters. How do they approach this match? Well, that's a very difficult game, to be honest, and I have to admit that Unilag have impressed, because Farouk, you must admit, the fans have turned up from the very first game against OOU. The fans were there. Even the second game, University of Lagos lost. The third game against Adamawa State University, they turned out for every single game, and the support continued to rise. You can listen to the balls outside. Everyone is excited about it, and it tells you the sort of expectation on the shoulders of these players. But I think that Unilag, number one, have done a very good job in how they manage their games. And I mentioned to you in the previous game that what stands, or what makes this sort of game, or what makes Unilag's run interesting is how they've been able to see games out at 1-0. No, we're fine with this. We managed the game to the end. In the previous round, they had that scare at some point where I thought they were going to bounce them, but Unilag managed the situation. And now they get into the semi-final. Unilag is taking on another team in their vicinity, another rivalry, but this is another Southwest rivalry. OAU had been a very dominant force in university football for years, same as University of Ibadan. So I think that result against UI was a big deal. This game is a big deal. And that tells you that whatever happens as well, University of Lagos or OAU, whichever of them that gets the tickets, obviously knows that it's a very, very challenging task. Well, let's play the card quite well. OAU and UI played in the group stages. UI picked them by a lone goal in the 92nd minute of that counter. Now they're out. Unilag have conquered those that conquered OAU. But OAU have shown that they're a very different team entirely. Not 2 games at the same time. Yeah, but they've shown that they're a different breed entirely. Kogi State University defeated University of Lagos in the group stages. OAU also stopped them in the quarterfinal. Exactly. So that means that you won in your group, but both teams that have won their group are out right about now. And now let's talk about the host team. Yes, they have shown 2 different sides. At times they score in the first half, they fail to score in the second half. At times they score in the second half and no show in the first half. Not because they are not a good side, but they have been very profligate in front of goal. Yes, very true. And that's because, look, the strikers get into the position. They get into chances. In the first half against UI, Unilag created, 4 or 5 clear chances? should have varied or should have made better decision making. Unfortunately, they went for something else. And I think that's why it's very important that in this game against OAU, they need to understand what they need to do. Now, OAU, very good team as well. And I mentioned to you that, yes, it took them time to get into the group, but once they did, they hit it on cruise control. And they're playing very well. And the fact that it's a rivalry, that throws form out the window. And I think that this game would be one of the best football games in NUGA.
We'll go for a quick break. When we return, we're back with more analysis on the game, University of Lagos against OAU.
We gotta wake it. I'm gonna raise up the bar. Oh mama, yeah, yeah. We are the champions. We are the. We gotta wake.
Action. Step into the moment. Brace yourself. Gear up. Anticipate all expectations and boom! NUGA Games. Fitness. The dribbles. Dazzling skills. Dunks. On your marks. Get set. 26th edition of NUGA Games is here.
Alright, just few seconds to kick off, and we're wrapping up here in the studio before we go straight to the action on the main board. Femi, the time is upon us. The guys are lined up, the referee are checking them up, and definitely we are ready to rumble. Who will win or win the battle? I think Unilag is sporting white jersey, while Obafemi Awolowo University are sporting a bit of lemon and blue at the top.
Well, for me, the outfit obviously matters as well. Unilag started this journey in NUGA with this white outfit. And that outfit brought them the first win. Right? In the last game, they had green on. Yes, eventually the result came through. But I think that it just tells you that there's a lot at stake. The stadium is full. There's a lot of excitement. There's the buzz. OAU are charged for it as well. We're expecting a spectacle.
All right, we're expecting a spectacular game. Those are the words coming out from the mouth of Femi Farah. Now, we go straight to action. I'll be back after the first 45 minutes.
There's no way you can play something for the well, how come there is despite it? I usually like